So apparently there's this new show on Cartoon Network called Teen Titans Go. Hmm. I'm done. I'm done. I'm just fucking done. That's it. It's over. It's absolutely, completely, 100, no, 200% fucking over. I've lost all faith in Cartoon Network as it is today. Why? Why? What the fuck has happened to Cartoon Network? Seriously, what the fuck has happened to it? It just gets worse and worse every fucking time I look at that channel. Cartoon Network has been dead for a long time now, and the bugs and rats just continue. And this show is one of them. It's not the same as the original. The original wasn't. Last episode, as I can recall, Beast Boy meets up with some girl that he used to know, but she doesn't seem to remember him. Then Robin calls Beast Boy for some mission, and the series just ended right there. There wasn't even any more new episodes. These days, Cartoon Network has had annoying and stupid TV shows. Let me point out that a lot of them aren't even cartoons at all. They're just stupid live-action TV shows. Like, hello, wake up, anybody there? I thought this was Cartoon Network, not fucking MTV or some other channel that shows pretty much nothing but reality bullshit these days. Take, for instance, this one show called Incredible Crew. My crew is incredible. Yeah, your crew is incredible, alright. Incredibly fucking retarded. In that show, there's this one skit they did called Minnesota Roads. Minnesota Roads. It's apparently a parody to Indiana Jones, probably one of the greatest movies of all time. And in that skit, the wannabe tries to sneak some dude's MP3 out of his brother's room, and then runs away from a big bouncy ball while trying to get it back to him. Like, really? And then there's these two other skits, like some other guy trying to keep a secret that he hadn't taken a shower in 2 weeks or so, when in real life it would be obvious that the fucker hadn't showered in weeks since they would smell like shit. And then there's Carter the Startler, which doesn't even rhyme, first of all. Second of all, it's dumb as shit. Just yet another attention whore, trying so hard to be cool and funny when he's actually annoying and stupid. To sum that show all up, it's pretty much something you could laugh your ass off to. Not because it's funny, but because it's pathetic. I mean, who the fuck comes up with the idea of Minnesota roads? Just because Indiana is a state and there's a movie called Indiana Jones does not mean parodies of that movie it should be called a different state. And that parody, of course, is a fail. If you're gonna make a parody of like a 5-star movie, at least make it good. If you can't think of anything better than retrieving a stolen MP3 from some motherfucker's brother, and then don't make a parody at all. Don't make the parody at all. Not to mention, Cartoon Network is also dragging good YouTube channels down with them. A perfect example would be The Annoying Orange. Annoying Orange is a good YouTube channel. It's a great YouTube channel, but Cartoon Network, already as bad as it was, decided to make it worse by making The Annoying Orange into a TV show, now on Cartoon Network. And guess what? The TV series is just as shitty as the rest of those fucking disasters that inhabit the channel today. And can I point out that they also have iPhone and iPad apps where they can watch clips and play games? Right. Like the average fucking 9-year-old could actually afford an iPhone or an iPad. Not only Cartoon Network has shitty shows, but they're also getting little kids to get their parents to waste like $500 on some toy that so they could play games and watch clips. It's no wonder kids become more and more spoiled every day. Know that if a little kid somehow can get their hands on one, if their parents aren't broke and they need money to support them so they can have a roof over their heads, what if the kid becomes frustrated with it because he can't win at some game, or if the thing is running slow or something like that, and they happen to smash it in rage? What would the parents say if something like that were to happen? they'd be pretty fucking pissed because they spent all that hard-earned money that they could have spent on more important things, such as the bill to keep the family under a roof, or food to feed them, or gas to put in their cars, or bus rides to get them to places if they don't have a car. That is, unless if their parents are rich money-making Jews. One way or the other, they still be pretty angry with their kids for being the spoiled, whiny brats they are. Which is why I think little kids should not be trusted with to own such devices. Another example of how Cartoon Network just keeps finding new ways to defile today's generation of children. Personally, I think that all this shit Cartoon Network is doing today isn't for the audience. It's for the money. I mean, these actors in these shitty live-action disasters look like teens, not kids. Pretty much any teen would think that it's dumb, and the reason that they do it, like I said, is for the money. They could give a shit less about their fans. They're all about those little green fucking rectangle-shaped pieces of paper. Keep in mind, not all shows on Cartoon Network today aren't bad. I actually heard that some shows, like Adventure Time and Regular Show, are actually pretty good. I also like Thundercats, which was originally on Cartoon Network, but on Toonami, on Adult Swim. I like Pokemon too, but I haven't watched the anime because I personally think the games are better than the anime. But Pokemon is still good. Now, if you compare Cartoon Network to Adult Swim is kind of the same in a way. Because Adult Swim these days also have live-action shows like Cartoon Network, but in contrast, the shows on Adult Swim aren't annoying and stupid. They're actually watchable. Like, if you would compare, like, a show like Loiter Squad to a show like Incredible Crew, you would definitely see that Incredible Crew ain't got shit on Loiter Squad. It's millions and millions and millions of miles away from as good as Loiter Squad. Not only that, Adult Swim was the one who brought back Toonami after it got canceled from Cartoon Network, and they're bringing back shows that I and some of you may have watched when you were little too, like Naruto, which is already back, IGPX, and One Piece. So if anything, Adult Swim is pretty much the savior of our entertainment. Cartoon Network, on the other hand, just gets worse and worse every day. What pisses me off the most about Cartoon Network is that now they have the fucking balls to take good shows that were originally on there and making them into shitty kiddie series, causing them to add on to the destruction that has already been inflicted on the channel. Like what they're doing to Teen Titans with their new fucking shit Teen Titans Go. It's not going to be the same as the original was. It will never be the same. The moment I saw that commercial on TV, I would just... That's it. I have officially pulled the plug on Cartoon Network. It's over. It's just finished. If it was going to change, it wouldn't change for the better at all. It would just change for the worse. There's no hope now that it will change for the better. And if it does change for the better, it would be in the distant future. But for now, like I said, it has become absolutely something so pathetic you wouldn't even laugh with it. You'd laugh at it. This is what Cartoon Network has come to. It's actually pretty sad, and I really do feel sorry for today's generation of children. They'll never know what it's like to enjoy watching shows like Dexter's Lab, Ed, Edd and Eddy, Powerpuff Girls, Courage the Cowardly Dog, Johnny Bravo, or even Cow and Chicken. Cartoon Network used to be good. Then it went downhill, and now it's at the bottom of the hill, and it just goes deeper and deeper and deeper every fucking day. Fuck Cartoon Network. That's all I have to say. This is Ichigo B. Rabbit, and I am signing off now. Thank you for watching this video, and have a nice day.